Should be a fun one, Fogged. We're going to get to see if NIGMA has a good answer against the all-powerful Wraith King.
Something like that going on. Like, I'm really curious to see what he picked it into Timbersaw. Like, mind control is going to get detonated in most of these fights as this front line, and they're pretty limited on their disables when I'm looking at it. Like, his concoction is one of their only stuns besides the coil, which is a little bit of a concern. We're seeing some battling going down here. The
really are. I mean, acid spray and the blast onto S4, bringing him low, but the shackles are out onto the IO, and GH, he's going to be the first to fall. S4 does end up going down because Alliance the ones to claim the first blood.
Alliance is respecting it, though. They're like, dude, we actually don't fight under acid spray. And they even put down a sentry on the side of NIGMA to try to see past him. Up top, mind control getting, again, they don't have a stun for some time, but he's pretty slow.
Yeah, he's
305.
He looks, unless he can get the deny to the neutrals. Oh.
The auto crit, though. NIGMA, he's just going to smack him.
Oh, but the disarm! Kuro's trying to stop it with the Decrepify. It's not going to work, though. Decrepify comes to an end, and Nico Baby still able to take down mind control. Mid lane, Limp getting aggressive onto Weehaw. He's going to pop the stick charges. Does have a phase shift, but he's ticking down. Too many stacks of napalm. Limp's able to burn him out. In towards the relic at 11 minutes in. This is some solid timing in that. Now going down is certainly going to help. Kuro at least able to find the deny. It's there for the relocate to come in onto Nico Baby. See what sort of help he gets coming in. It's already a TP. They're starting to back away.
Squishy Pugna getting hit by one of the last bounces done by FNG, and more action here. That's 4.
Drop of the coil. S4, what sort of help has got? He has got it. Limp's here with the lasso. He's able to drag Miracle up onto the cliff. Miracle has been tethered. Bit of heals coming out from GH, but it isn't enough. Miracle goes down. GH also in trouble here as he's trying to run. Nico Baby's made his way over to the mid lane to get involved, and he'll claim the kill. The crit comes out.
Because not only is there very limited stuns, but because of that BKB too, he can just beeline at him.
Yeah, they're coming in with this wraparound Alliance Limp. Looking to split them up there with the bounce. Able to break the tether, grab the troll over towards the side. Hex as well from Hanskin to make sure that Miracle, he's not going to get joined across immediately. GH still finally able to find the tether as the Hex comes to an end. Miracle having to pop the battle chance early here to survive and stand his ground. S4 is able to chain away though. They do still get the 2 kills on the backlines. Mind control cleans up 2. GH, tether out to the side. The heal as well from Kuro. They're keeping GH alive. There's S4 and Limp. They're trying to chase. Not going to be able to get the catch onto anything else. And mind control, he's got another concoction building up. See if he's able to get in range. Not quite able to do so. Yeah, and on NIGMA, I mean, yeah, Miracle, despite the 3 deaths, he is still farmed. With this quick maelstrom that he was able to get, he's getting the items out. SMY looking for that BKB next. Top lane, Weehaw has been caught, but concoction does come out straight away onto the Shaman. Gives time for Weehaw to jump off to the side. S4 tries to chase, but he won't be able to finish the kill. Now S4 turning his attention back over towards mind control. The Chakram's out. Nico Baby's in with the crits. Mind control trying to run. He's going to have another potion ready to throw. Builds it up, chucks it over towards S4. Miracle in on top of the Timber Saw. Flame Break knocks him away from the Timber, though, providing space for S4 to turn. Actually bursts down Weehaw, who ends up on the front lines. Another kill for Limp, and now Alliance, they're going to just try and chase NIGMA out of it. Miracle and Kuro, they've sort of been left behind here. Is there anything they could do to turn it? The Hex out onto Kuroki as Kuro, he's trying to run. Limp continuing to get the stacks up on a Miracle. Miracle having to put the battle chance to have any chance of standing his ground. He's getting close to bringing down S4, and he might just do it. He's able to do so. Will get the kill onto S4, but it still looks like it's Alliance with the big cleanup. A Ray Fire Blast comes down onto Miracle. A 3rd kill is found, and mind control has the ult back up, but shackles are there from Hanskin, locking him down as Alliance, they will clean up yet another. As Nico Baby turns up in style, is that of Alliance, with the wards getting dropped down. Tier 2's taken out. The concoction, mind controls, you want to go for this, he does. He's in, but Hanskin is ready and waiting. They've got the chain locked down with the Hex into the shackles. There's going to be no chance for a BKB usage from mind control as
they're hunting for Nico Baby with the relocate bottom after they pulled heroes up top, but
I mean, Nico Baby's sort of standing there. He's like, okay, I'll fight. He just turns. I mean, GH, of course, will relocate back out of there, back into the hands of Hanskin and FNG. And again, just putting them in a position now with 2 heroes down that they've just got to avoid Alliance. Miracle, he's got to be found. The silence coming out on the 2 of them. There's a buyback from GH. The Sprout out onto Miracle. He cuts his way back to safety. Will try and turn towards Nico Baby, but the stuns are there. Into the lasso. They drag back the troll. They're able to take him out. Miracle's down for 50. The shackles out onto GH. GH, he brought back for this. and he's dead straight away. Nico Baby moves towards the high ground. He's forcing them back. Mind Control's going to try and step forward, but he can't do anything against this Wraith King. Nico Baby goes in over towards Kuro. They get the Wraith King the once, but he's back with the second life. Nico Baby, and the fight will continue to just considerably go in favor of Alliance as they take down 4-5 heroes, with include GH dying the twice. This wasn't a great plan.
The lineup is, they're smoked up looking for this head-on fight. BKB on Miracle.
Let's see what they can find. Mind Control is going to start things up straight away with a big concoction onto the Timber Saw. Have they got enough damage though? Lasso being used to drag the Alg off to the side on the backlines. Nico Baby is straight on top of GH. GH trying to get off to the side. He's able to get out with the relocate. Hanskin the first to fall this fight, but the rest of Alliance, even just the four of them, they're going to continue to push on. Mind Control being focused by Nico Baby. Will manage to turn, drop the concoction, holding back the Wraith King. S4 does get taken out by We Are as We Are jumps in that final bit of a burst. They brought down the Wraith King the once. NIGMA, can they do it a second time? They're looking towards him. Another concoction's there from Mind Control. The stun lands, and they'll bring down the Wraith King. FNG trying to escape, but the silence comes out from Weeha. NIGMA punch back. Correct. Being pinged out, but S4 not wanting to make the commitment onto him. Nico Baby, he will though. Straight in with the Brave Fire Blast. Kuro's out and a couple of hits. Mind Control's building up the concoction. He's going to look for the target, throws it out onto Nico Baby to hold him back. Over to the side though, Hanskin, he's got the lockdown onto Miracle. Miracle will lose the Aegis straight up. Dreamcore's going to be dropped down onto the two of them. Mind Control charging him with the BKB in. Another concoction ready to go. Miracle's ready for round two. They take down Hanskin. Mind Control heads over towards S4. The bat is in trouble here as Limp's BKB comes to an end. Miracle's able to slow him down. Mind Control's over. Another concoction stuns up Limb. They take down a second big kill in this fight. As Alliance, they've got to be careful. Weeha still able to keep himself alive. Nico Baby turns over towards Mind Control, but Miracle, he's still got the BKB ready to go. The control's there. He beats down Nico Baby the once. Can he do it a second time? He's getting surrounded by these treants. Miracle's still able to pop the ult, but they can kite him for the moment being with the Yule Scepter. Is it long enough though? As Miracle, he's life stealing up. Not enough. Final whirling death from S4 finishes him off.
Continue to apply this pressure here. Not letting
Nico
really
Baby, he's in. He's going to jump straight over towards GH. GH is getting healed up by Kuro though, and it's enough to keep GH alive. Not long enough though. The follow-up comes in from Alliance, but they do lose the Wraith King that once. Reincarnate hits pop. They've got the control onto Miracle, but they don't have the damage. Miracle able to lift through the lasso, still get the battle chance off. They'll set him up in the air with the Yules. Mind Control is getting beaten off to the side. Miracle, he's turning over towards Limp, but he'll still go down. As the ult comes to an end, Alliance will kill him off. Same time in the mid lane, Treant's going to work, claiming a second lane of Rax as FNG pushes on with his summons. Mind Control, he's in to try and slow this down. He's actually going to end up stunning himself. A defensive Decrepit fight is offered. Mass buybacks coming out from NIGMA to push back Alliance.
It lives with 10 HP.
Very hard to sort of see a way out of this for NIGMA.
Yeah, they're getting so much on everybody is really the thing. Like Hanskin's gonna have a BKB soon. We see S4's about to have a Hex quite soon too. Like everyone's just getting too much current comparison. And he's gonna make the jump, but he is gonna die himself.
Nice. Instantly taken down. And Kuro to follow as well. Couple of hits, Kuro's gone. Treants at the same time, of course, pushing in on the top lane, taking the tier 3. As a buyback will come out from Weeha. The base.
Wow. S4 got a lot of gold for killing Weeha there. 500. Okay, he's on a killing spree.
Too many things for NIGMA to try and deal with right now. As each time they're slowing it a little bit. S4. Let's get gone on here with the Abyssal as well. They might have the chance to kill him. Oh, he's got the self-fuels. Is he able to break himself away? He's out with the Timber Chamber. The root is there. S4 will fall. NIGMA able to take down the Timber Saw, but they've lost Kuro. We are getting the coil and the silence down onto Hanskin. Miracle trying to step across, but the shackles are there as Hanskin holds Miracle at a distance. Lasso's up. He's got the control onto Miracle. Miracle is able to put the battle chance in time. He's charging in on towards Limp. Limp. Again, another Yules here from S4, kiting Miracle up. Nico Baby's just killing off the rest of NIGMA's backlines one by one. It's a triple kill for him. As with 3 dead, no buyback. We should be getting on the verge of them tapping out, and there it is. NIGMA call it GG is there, and Alliance with a very impressive look here in game 1. They really had some showstoppers this time. Limp, Fat, FNG, the man himself there on the Prophet. Game 2 ready to go now between Alliance and NIGMA. Nico Baby and FNG to sort of think twice about chasing on to the Bloodseekers. Mind Control by now. pretty much healed all the way back up. Top lane, GH, he's going to be able to get the kill, though. S4 tries for Weehaw in return, but he has to surge and run himself away, so...
Having a great time.
Radiant's top tower.
And the same thing with Mind Control bottom. They're able to just do this as 3 heroes for the most part right now, just invading and causing problems.
Oh, Miracle. And he's going to look towards FNG, and he should have this, or maybe. Yeah, okay, they've got the slow. FNG not able to hold them back for long enough. And in the river, S4's trying to run. Chains are going to be up in a second. He's going to be able to grab him. TP's coming across. Hanskin trying to turn the vacuum up to the high ground, but it won't save himself as S4 still goes down. Bottom lane at the same time, NIGMA, they're making moves onto Limp and Nico Baby. Miracle picks up a second kill. He's over towards Nico Baby. Actually going to be taken back out of there, not looking to try and commit any further. How are you ever going to stop Miracle getting in and getting out, building up the essence shift stacks and just sort of outlasting you in any sort of fight you try and bring in?
Oh boy, I don't know, because that seems like a really good pickup this game as FNG getting sandwiched. Miracle's in.
I mean, straight in. False Promise will come out in time onto Hanskin. Keeping him alive for the moment being, but still Miracle able to clean up S4. We are rooting up the backlines as he holds down another. Limp did manage to kill Kuroki, but still it's just more cleaning up with wall lasso being dropped and nothing being able to be achieved with it. Got him the once, and I think they'll get him the twice here. Alliance, do they even have anything to come down and help him out? I don't know. FNG, he is around. And they've got the Rolling Thunder. So the pounce comes out, and Hanskin's in trouble. Hanskin can't roll his way out of this. Miracle just kills him off. They run down Nico Baby in the trees. As it's just not stopping. There's no slowing down here for NIGMA. 14 for 1, 11k lead.
And up top. Oh.
Miracle's chasing. And with these pounces, he can close that gap continuously against Limp. It's going to be another kill for Miracle. 10-0-1. Do you think sort of the putting the Slark mid caught Alliance off guard? Do you think they sort of were prepared for that in their minds?
I don't know if they could have put anything else mid versus the Slark. That's why it's like this first 2-pick Slark just seems way too good versus what Alliance has.
NIGMA still ready to make jumps here. Limp. Been ruptured. There's a relocate coming in as well. Hanskin, he's got the Rolling Thunder. Miracle jumps straight over towards him. Last time, False Promise is there, allowing them to lock down the IO, getting him up onto the cliff. GH, is he able to live through this all? He's still alive. Finally, the Swashbuckle does finish him off. They'll get the kill. Miracle, he's found his target, though. He's on towards Hanskin. Hanskin will fall. A double kill for Miracle. What does he want to go for next?
And they're just shrinking the map very quickly and waiting for that opportunity to get any kills.
Miracle, he's going in.
They're on S4.
I mean, he knows he can. He knows he can go in the base. Nothing to be done against him doing that.
Alliance can ever, in any way, just be able to fight versus this.
They are around. You can see Miracle already trying to jump over towards the backlines. Got a minute left to play with the Aegis. Nico Baby going in onto Weehaw, but the BKB's out. Jumping up to the high ground. Slayer fist onto the 3 of them. False Promise does come out in time to keep S4 alive. He's able to get the wall down. There's going to be a buyback from both Hanskin and FNG to try and get in and help out the rest of their team. Limp's been ruptured. Mind Control's heading towards him. Lasso holds Mind Control down for now. Is there any follow-up damage? Hanskin does come crashing through with the Rolling Thunder. Limp's still alive as he has to hold his ground. Limp's actually going to be able to live by this bit unless Mind Control can get in and finish him off, and Miracle and him can do so. Miracle jumps over, kills off the bat, over towards Nico Baby they go. He has reincarnation. He's trying his best to juke Miracle out, but another pounce connects. Miracle finishes him off the once. Limp will buy back. Nico Baby's able to get the blink off. Miracle getting a little low, but GH able to tether across, heal him up.
He's in.
And he's in. Up towards the tier 3s, ready to dive towards the base. They're trying to get him off Nico Baby, but they cannot do so. Nico Baby falls. Miracle looks towards Hanskin. They do lose the Aegis, but he's not going to care at all. 30k lead, 20-0-3. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's Miracle.
Miracle's coming. Oh, blink out for Nico Baby will save him. Limp, he's going to get left behind. Or is he? Gets the BKB off. He's going to try and run his way out of this. Does get the lasso down onto Weehaw. Have they got any sort of damage though? Nico Baby's trying to beat into the 2 of them, but they've lost S4. They've lost FNG. Hanskin, he'll also fall. 3 more kills for NIGMA. Nico Baby, he's trying to run. He's going for the TP out, but they're in with the Yule Scepter to put an end to his escape. As Nico Baby will desperately try to hold his ground, but there it is. They'll tap out. GG is called. NIGMA with quite the showing here in Game 2. Game 1, it might have been a little bit of a mess. We are seeing some stubbornness from Alliance with the course that they've come in again with here. the 5-minute mark. They were thousands of gold ahead around Alliance. That setup, as you say, Kuro, he just blocks it up.
He's got to tank it.
I mean, it works. He is all the Fairy Is that going to be enough to save him? It isn't. They do get the kill on him.
Yeah, Limp will be able to farm it with that nice Firefly.
On top, NiGMA's getting gone on. It's Reincarnate still on cooldown for 20 seconds. TPs are coming in, but ooh, he's still alive. No, the defensive disruption, is it really going to save him? It isn't. The final crystal one comes in from Weeha. They kill off NiGMA whilst Reincarnate's on cooldown, and they'll also pick up FNG.
Alliance, they have to just back away. I feel like they're going to have to start trying to split up the
and they're
map,
so quick.
NiGMA.
Yeah, as soon as he shows top, TPs are there, and Miracles, he's up ready to play with GH and Weeha. Again, just moving in a way that Alliance are struggling to keep up with. They'll take him down the once with the Reincarnate coming to an end. NiGMA's trying to run, but the Diffuser Blade's back up. He's able to slow him, finish him off with the pounce. They can't even turn and catch the 5. You know, Kuro's too nimble on this Void Spirit. Jump down to the low ground. Miracle, he's able to get the catch onto Lim. Lasso will come into play. Blood right down though. Alliance have got to be careful. Shadow Dance is able to be popped by Miracle. He could just fight on as they take down S4. Pounce connects onto Lim.
Yeah, it's really feeling pretty rough. They just don't have the damage, and they don't have the team fight either to really deal with these heroes. As Miracle just constantly hunting now with this Shadow Blade on top too. Free kills. Yeah,
they'll also be able to catch FNG. To play the Batrider against a lineup that's running at them as 5, that's sort of the worst situation for a Bat to be in, because what do you even do?
Exactly. You want to be able to be playing to your strength. You want to be getting these pickoffs, but NIGMA's just not giving you the chance. NiGMA still alive. Miracle.
Oh, you get him at once.
They've got a lasso.
They can do it a second time, Lim. Not quite able to get in onto him, and again would have been hard with the Dart Pack. They do get the grab onto Weeha instead. Miracle's able to retreat for now. Kuro actually jumping straight and gets the grab onto FNG, but it's Simulate Bernie, but him down low. GH as well, and Miracle closes across, slows him inside of the Sunray. They find the arrow. Miracle, he finally dies for, I believe, the first time in both of these Slark games. They have managed to kill Miracle.
And look at that. GH pops the egg on the high ground, which actually in turn cuts the tree that S4 was about to timber chain up to. Able to push him away. They do finally kill Miracle.
Might just get mind control here as well.
Get some stuff, yeah.
Heading down towards the bottom. I mean, they know that Miracle just showed himself up top, so maybe...
He's immediately porting.
Yeah,
he knows this is happening.
BKB immediately used here by Weeha. As soon as NiGMA reveals himself, the Moonlight's popped as Alliance. They back away. Maybe see if they can get in after the BKB starts to come to an end. The silence is down to the 3 of them, but the BKB's popped by Bat. Limp has the lockdown onto Weeha, separate A-team off to the side, but Miracle's in with the pounce onto S4. S4 can't quite get away from the Supernova in time as S4 goes down. 1-for-1. NiGMA still having a poke at them. He's getting in. He's able to get the Rayfire Blast onto Kuroki. Kuroki has no further escape. It's going to be a second kill for Limp. Miracle, Shadow Dance being committed as he heads over towards Limp, but he's got to be careful without the ult at the ready now. Into the trees he goes, pops the Shadow Blade as Alliance know that with no ult on Miracle, Miracle's going to be playing safe. But as you can see, it's really stagnated now. Alliance hit.
Yeah, and they actually just see Weeha step up a bit too far. He has the BKB, he's holding it.
Out from, we'll slow them a little bit. They get the pullback as well as the Rupture down onto S4. Find himself some time with the self-fuels. S4 timber chaining away, but the Rupture will bring him down low and low enough for Miracle to finish him off. Supernova right in the midst of the fight as Alliance, they've got to split. BKB popped by Limp as he's on the retreat, will get out of the range of the Supernova stun. As now the jump in. NiGMA finds the opportunity to get in with the Rayfire Blast and the Lasso follow-up. They've done it. They take down Miracle. A perfect jump there from NiGMA to catch Miracle between the Dark Packs and find that opening to get the kill done. The Siphons bringing FNG and NiGMA down low, but NiGMA, he's got the Reincarnate. The slow from it setting up for Weeha, but Weeha is able to dodge the stun with the Yules. Weeha, has he got any way to get himself out of it though, as he's trapped on the high ground. Limp controlling him here. This area is still favorable for NIGMA. They want to commit for it. Down bottom, Miracle. Jumping onto Hansken. Remnant ready and waiting for him. Very well be NIGMA's.
Pretty big one too. As we've seen a couple of these times, if they just had a split second to get a cheese off or something, they will survive as Miracle takes both.
A pretty late buyback come out from FNG. I mean, he may need to be here anyway to help out. The silence is there. S4, he's just going to go straight up to the high ground with a very aggressive timber chain. Already, the Miracle's been able to get round to the backlines, taking down Hansken. Supernova's there. NiGMA cannot kill it off himself as he's been used in position, so he's held back. The Supernova stun connects on both NiGMA and S4. They'll pop the reincarnate. Miracle ready to look for round 2. Ruptures out as well onto NiGMA. He's out. He's down. NiGMA out of the game for a minute. Pounce over to S4. NIGMA fighting strong here. Immediately after they get this Roshan, Aegis, and Cheese, they just get straight back to running at Alliance. And Alliance, they just caught a little bit off guard. I mean, Alliance, they wanted to take this fight, and they still want to try to. Buybacks are coming out as he's back into the game, S4. NIGMA, a little low on Weeha and Miracle. Miracle hiding in the trees. S4 brought back for this. S4's got to be very careful.
They all have to. S4, that's not a safe spot even under the tower, I don't think.
They're going to go straight in onto him. Silence is there. S4 in a lot of trouble here. He'll try and get out with the self-fuels. A defensive disruption offered up by FNG, but S4's down. A dieback on the timber saw. Kuro heading up to the high ground. Straight into a lasso, though. Limp's there ready and waiting, so Kuro dives into his own death.
Such damage. Just jumping up that net worth lead all the way up to 11K right after that Aegis. This pickup, the Scotty,
Miracle,
just enabling
he's still hopping around
to keep going.
It's as if they've sort of forgotten that he's in the game. They're just playing around in positions where Miracle's been able to pounce at them. Now he's going to go down the once, and they're probably going to be able to do it a second time. Dark Pact to immediately remove the stun from the arrow, and they'll do it. NiGMA's out for a minute. Alliance is just left to the 3 of them to run back and wait, whilst NIGMA get the space to start to siege the high ground.
What a snowball of hurt that has just happened from NIGMA as they're not stopping. They want another target. They want Hansken.
They're going to get it.
Oh boy.
Down and get him off the racks, but they cannot do so. And the racks gone. NiGMA does jump in onto Weeha. They're actually able to burst Weeha very quickly. Weeha gets pretty much 100 to 0 immediately. They've also got the stun locked down onto GH. GH also taken out. Alliance, they're putting everything into this chase. We'll see what more they can catch. Kuro out to the side. S4. He's got the Yule set up, still a dissimulate available for Kuros. He's going to jump out to the west. And NiGMA's able to follow it up. Has the blink, cuts him down with a crit.
The prize is mine.
On the high ground here, Alliance. Quite a nice position. Miracle's heading up with the Dark Pact, and they're able to find it. The lasso comes out
immediately.
Excellent timing there from Limp as they watch Miracle Dark Pact in a way that leaves him open to being caught out by the stun. Egg comes out, Alliance, they're able to move straight towards it, and for pretty much the first time this game, they'll be able to take out the Supernova. They kill GH, they're also, by the looks of it, going to get Mind Controls. Mind Controls try to run himself away. NiGMA should have Blink back up in a second. Hansken just making sure that Weeha isn't able to chase him down. As Mind Control, he is very speedy though. Weeha blinking across, trying to slow down the chase from Alliance. Alliance, they'll just turn their attention over towards him. Weeha pots the BKB, tries to continue to commit over towards Limp, but Limp himself also using the BKB to break away. NiGMA moving in onto Weeha. Weeha is very tanky with this Shiva's Guard. It's going to take quite a bit of time to take him down. The Siphons as well, keeping Weeha alive as he's battling against pretty much the 4 of Alliance. As they're still trying to kill him, finally they're able to do so. They bring down Weeha. Chase for another out of this. I mean, of course, already an excellent fight for Alliance. Kuro is into the trees. They'll have another to simulate. They've found him. Oh, no, they have an Astral Step. He's running. And they should slowly be able to take him down, and they will.
Yeah, I think they want to try to get a kill first and then maybe go back because the respawns are too
Miracle! He's going to instantly pop the Shadow Dance as soon as he gets wind of NiGMA jumping in on top of him. Not back for the Flame Break though, holding him close. Supernova on the high ground, but still, again, they find the lasso. If they got the damage to kill him, they do. Alliance take down Miracle. Again, GH popping the refresher. He's going to have a second round of spells to throw out here. Here comes the egg once more. They've got no way to take it down on top of the cliff, so it will mean that they can kill off NiGMA the once. Can they do it another time though without Miracle around? They are lacking a bit of damage, but it looks like they still have enough. NiGMA will go down. FNG in the river being chased. As Kuro, he's got the remnant to follow the Yules. Kuro's able to pick up another. And Mind Control, they're doing it without the Slark.
So if the Slark, if Miracle does Dark Pact at a wrong time, end up on, and that looks like it's the final choice. The lasso just seems to be so important. Dive Meteor Hammer. Start chipping at this tower. Miracle has hit 25.
Oh, they jumping Nico Baby straight away. Defensive Destruction comes out from FNG, but NIGMA, they're fully onto the Wraith King. Nico Baby turns back over, but the Lotus Orb affecting his Abyssal Blade back towards himself. He stuns himself. That's going to mean they kill him off the once. They're going to look for a second round. He has got the BKB, turns towards GH, but the Eon just keeps GH safe. Hanskin pouncing back to safety as well as Miracle separating himself from the fight for now. The Roach down onto Nico Baby. Does go pretty deep. They find the opportunity to lasso him. Nico Baby, he's down and out though. Miracle picks up the Rapier. He will fall the once, but of course Miracle, he's got that Aegis. He's ready for round 2. S4's down for 100 seconds. No buyback on him. And now Alliance have to deal with this Slark having the Rapier. They look towards Kuro. Miracle, he's ready to start cleaning up. He goes in over towards Limp. Disruption holds back Miracle. Miracle momentarily isn't long enough to stop him from getting the kill. Limp buys back immediately. They do poke towards Kuro, but Kuro just sort of teasing around with them. Close towards the fountain, giving space for NIGMA to get the objectives. FNG will fall. 2 dead now in Alliance. No buybacks for either of them. As NIGMA just chasing them down one by one. Limp past the BKB. Nico Baby just get him with the stun. The follow-up is there with the arrow. But it isn't long enough to hold him down, and they're indeed diving in. GH popping the ult deep in the fountain. Reincarnate pop. They're in for a second round onto me. Post the BKB. Nico Baby can't get back to the base though. He's dead and down for 2 minutes. This should be the closer, and it is indeed. GG is called as NIGMA will take this game 3, and with that, the series is theirs, 2-1. And they do it twice with the mid Miracle Slark. Nonetheless, still a very impressive showing from NIGMA as a whole.